Alright, what's up, Hugo? I'm Architect, and I'm gonna be going over your replay today. So here are my ranks: Champ, Grand Champ, Shooting Star, Champ, and I just dropped your replay file in, but I was looking at your camera settings, and it looks like we're gonna get into that before we even watch anything. So I was looking, and let me swap camera right here. But these are your current camera settings. 0 stiffness, 350 distance, 100 height, -5 angle, 110 field of view, and swivel speed. And we're just gonna go over that really quick. So I'm just gonna go over pro camera settings. Okay, so right off the bat, the second I look at that, what sticks out like a sore thumb is the 350 distance, which is very bad. Especially, I don't know why you do it with a height of 100, a default height, because you're just going to be really far behind the car, and it's going to be really awkward to control. So if you just look at, if we sort the, let's do it by distance. There are, as of this, what is that, like 10 players over 300, and something like 30 or 40, these are just notable players, but 30 or 40 underneath that, majority of which are in the 230 to 280 range. So you're way off on your distance. I play with a let's check, 250. 260 seems to be very popular now, so 260 is a good place to be at, and I play 110 height. If you take a look at the height that everybody's using, you're using 100, but these are all 100, 100, 100, 110, nothing over 110. Some over here. But if you look, the higher distances are typically associated with higher heights, and yours is just, I guess, flopped. So it's higher distance, but lower height. So you have a very low height. You have a normal height, actually, with very high distance. So this can make it very awkward. The reason for having a closer camera is to be able to get more precise touches on the ball. If you're too far out, you aren't able to make little touches or as precise hits as you would be able to if you were closer up. So that actually, okay. So that's for that. Okay, stiffness. Your stiffness is at 0, and this tends to be personal preference, but stiffness should generally be somewhere from 0.40 to 1. 0 stiffness gives you no change when the, or actually, sorry, it gives you the complete change when you go into supersonic mode and when you recover it. So your camera will zoom out really far and you'll have those effects and everything, and it'll be weird to hit the ball. But if you're at around 0.40, up to closer to 1, you're going to get way reduced effects, but you're still going to be able to tell when you're in supersonic. At 1, those effects are removed completely, so consider being from 0.40 to 1. And then you have 3 swivel speed, which is okay. I prefer closer to 6 so I can, and a lot of other pros do. Some pros even have it up here. But, to be able to swivel much faster and get a feel for where everybody is without having to slowly go around. Then I think your angle is fine. Yeah, angled -5, -5, -3, whatever, it's all preference. Field of view is good. Okay, so that's for that. So now we're gonna get into the replay. Let's go. Help me. And we're going to start from your position. So this starts. Okay, so it is a 2v2. So let's go with this one. Okay. So you said you're a prospect, so we're going to be going over some very basic stuff. This might be a little bit longer than my normal ones. So on this right here, you kind of just drive past the ball and then flip in the wrong direction very late. Here, you just want to slightly turn with your stick. I'm going to see if I can pull out my drawing. Let's see if we can just grab a program really quickly to let me show you. Alright. It should be good. So we're going to switch cameras, so that should be better. And now, you want to slightly turn your car so you're facing this direction towards the ball. You want to be facing directly at the ball. And you want to drive into the ball, and when you get there, flip into it. So flip forward. You just kind of drove out that way, but you don't want to do that. I'm going to go turn a little bit around here, and drive into the ball, and around here I'm going to use a color, and you're going to flick, or flip forward rather. So that's how you're going to do that. Let's go into this. There we go. Okay, so that happens. Alrighty, so we're gonna look at that play. So right here, you look like you want to challenge it, but you're not sure because your teammate is over on the side. So what you want to do here is, that ball was up and you don't really know how to aerial yet. So your best bet there was to just go back to net because you didn't have anybody back and your teammate was taking a while. So just go to net. If you went to net over here, right here, instead of going for the ball, and you just went towards net, you would have had a much easier time on this. Or, I guess, at your level, you'd have a better chance at saving it than if you were up here challenging the ball while your teammate's still coming back. And because of that decision, these guys also seem way better than you. They definitely are. These guys don't seem like they're prospects. But, that was that. Alright, kickoff was okay. They're going up on the wall. Definitely seem a little more comfortable than you are. Alright. Nothing really happening right now. That was a good touch. Okay, so let's see what happened there. So that ball goes right to you. And just before this, you didn't turn your car to be able to get a better hit on it, because I don't think you're that comfortable with your ball control yet. But you could have slightly turned your car so you were facing that direction. And then all you would have had to do is touch it, because he's in the air over here. This guy's not going to be there if this ball's going that way. And your teammate's still over here, so he's fine. He should be coming back. So that play would have worked if you slightly turned your car, but that's just a matter of being comfortable with ball control. Let's get back into it. Alright, right here, hit the ball, he bumps you. Right here, you go to turn for the hit, and you jump way early. But all you really had to do here was turn your car to face the ball again and drive into it. But you might have wanted to take the gas off right before you hit it, so you'd hit it a little bit softer. But it would have lobbed up slightly in it. And that's going to be a little difficult for these guys to save at this level. Because he's over here looking to presumably get boost. And he's going to be coming into net, but he's going to come in low, and the ball would go over him. But you flip early, way early, and you get a bad touch to the side with no power on it. Alright, good touch on the wall. Actually, great touch, especially for your level. That was a good clear regardless. Okay, we're going to go over that. This is a wide open net. They're really in no position to save this. He's coming in, but he doesn't really have a good, I guess, chance for it. So he's right there. I'm going to mark the other team in pink. So we're going to do, he's over there. He's going to start coming towards you, towards the ball, from that angle. The ball's bouncing right there. He's over here. He's going to go for boost. The ball is going to be yellow. That's where the ball is. And then your teammates are here. So he's going to come back, but he's a prospect, so he's going to start turning this way. And you should have turned, or actually right here, if you turn slightly and flip, if you flip right around here, it's coming towards you. Keep in mind that this ball, yellow, is coming towards you. If you flip, that ball is going to go over in that direction. Not that high. That doesn't show the angle well. But it's going to go over in that direction, past him, because he's going for boost. And he's coming towards the ball from this angle. And you should be able to beat him on that. So just boost into it and flip. And that would go in. Good save. Okay. Good save by him. Alright. Good. Alright, so right here was a really good example of you being able to get on the ball and get a good shot off. You were able to get up and flip it, and it went right in. It was a good shot. Alright, good attempt. I like the idea. That's just ball control and dribbling. That's something you're gonna get from doing 1v1s and just playing the game. Good save. Alright. Looks like you wanted to go up for an aerial, but you're not quite there yet. They missed on an empty net, so that should have been a goal right there. Bumped you. Just gonna happen in prospect. Alright, so right there was a mechanical error, and just not being able to flip into the ball at the right moment. That's just something that's gonna come from playing and practicing. Don't think you meant to do that, but good clear. Alright, this ended up being an own goal. So what happened here was the other team was able to aerial up and get a hit on it. That pushed it in front of your net, but without your mechanical control, you ended up just driving into the ball. When all you had to do in reality was this ball was really coming out of, wasn't really going into goal. It might have rolled in on the side, but nothing unsavable. So right here, all you really had to do was, if we look at this, all you had to do was instead of hitting this ball was starting to roll towards that way. So it was gonna probably either hit post or go in. So this guy's not here to rebound it, and the other guy's somewhere off screen. So all you had to do was drive, instead of coming in and hit the ball, was when you were over here, just make an easy turn to the side of the ball and flip it out. Or whoops. Send the ball out that way, and that would be a clear. This is just purely mechanical. You're not really going to get into any crazy positioning things or decision-making things until higher levels. At this point, you kind of just want to work on your mechanics until you're low challenger. And then you should be in the position to start learning some positioning and decision-making and more the mental aspects of the game. Alright. And then that ended up just being your teammate missing and them being able to score in an empty net. He leaves there, you're stuck with a bot, and then it seems like you leave. Or no, the game ends. Or it's, I think you might have joined in the middle. I'm not sure because this is a short replay if the game ended there. So yeah, most of the stuff you're gonna want to go over is just basic mechanical stuff and learning to, I guess, practice more with your car and getting more comfortable with making turns and flipping. So you're able to do, I guess, finer movements. So I'm just going to go over some stuff you should be looking at, because at your level it's going to do a lot of help to look at videos and read guides on how to do certain things. So I'm going to pull up Discord, and we're just going to take a look at this. So I'm going to minimize it so you can see this, because my monitor is bigger. I'm going to go into, this is my group gamers, I'm going to go into coaching info. So we're going to scroll down, and here is FAQ and links. So this beginners area is new players through mid-star, and this is what you're going to be want to primarily look at. So here is, this first link has very basic tips from a master submitted a year ago when the game kind of just came out. This is all just going to be tips and points that people can make. So just as an example, if their team has a goalie that is prepared for your shot, don't take the shot. Shoot the ball into the corner/wall to set up a shot that actually has potential. So it just has little advice from this. Close that up. pull up the next one. Tips the beginning. This is from Horary Hellfire. He's a really, I guess, well-known coach and a really good player. So if you just look over this, he's going to tell you basically what to do, getting used to the environment, air rolling, control method, control layout, boost, just all the basics. This is all you could really need for very basics. And if you look in the comments, people might ask questions that you have. In-depth tips for challengers, you're not quite there yet, but you might want to start looking over it now, although I feel like it'll overwhelm you. And then basic aerial guide, again, probably low challenger. You're going to want to take a look at that. Rocket League University, great channel. I don't know if the positioning stuff would help you yet. And then learning Rocket League, huge community playlist. Just thumb through it and find stuff. This last one, Master List, is just a list of great guides and tutorials from all over the community. Almost what that video playlist was. But this has tons of stuff. Positioning, slideshow, general tips from experienced and less experienced, tip collection tips for newbies. We saw both of those. In-depth tips for challengers. That was the one I said wait on. Training methods, map awareness, boost management. Some stuff that's going to overwhelm you, some stuff that won't. If you have any questions, definitely let me know and I'll be able to find you stuff. Training packs. For right now, you might want to stick with free play and just getting used to the ball. But as you get in, these first packs through clears are probably going to be better for you. These are going to be, I guess, the easier ones. But I think that's mainly it. If you have any questions or you want another one, definitely let me know in the same channel. But I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see ya.